Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Career English.
Today we are going to practice a very practical and important topic.
We will practice how to talk about your workday in English.
This lesson is for A1 to A2 English learners.
By the end of this lesson, you will describe your workday clearly and confidently.
You will learn useful vocabulary about daily tasks and routines at work.
You will practice natural questions and answers.
You will build fluency step by step.
You will practice repetition and shadowing.
Please speak out loud.
Do not just listen.
Even simple sentences are powerful.
Let's begin.
First, listen to a short natural conversation. Hi Alex. How was your workday?
Hi Jenny. My workday was busy but productive.
What time did you start work?
I started work at 9 a.m.
What did you do today?
I answered emails and attended 2 meetings.
Did you finish your tasks?
Yes, I finished most of them. Now repeat the conversation sentence by sentence.
How was your workday? How was your workday?
My workday was busy but productive. My workday was busy but productive.
What time did you start work? What time did you start work?
I started work at 9 a.m. I started work at 9 a.m.
What did you do today? What did you do today?
I answered emails and attended 2 meetings. I answered emails and attended 2 meetings.
Did you finish your tasks? Did you finish your tasks?
Yes, I finished most of them. Yes, I finished most of them. Now we will build your workday vocabulary step by step.
Let's start with daily tasks.
I check my emails. I check my emails.
I attend meetings. I attend meetings.
I talk to clients. I talk to clients.
I prepare reports. I prepare reports.
I complete my tasks. I complete my tasks.
Say one task you do at work. Say one task you do at work. Now talking about time.
I start work at 8 a.m. I start work at 8 a.m.
I finish work at 5 p.m. I finish work at 5 p.m.
I take a lunch break at noon. I take a lunch break at noon.
I leave the office at 6 p.m. I leave the office at 6 p.m.
Say what time you start or finish work. Say what time you start or finish work. Now talking about your routine.
First I check my emails. First I check my emails.
Then I attend meetings. Then I attend meetings.
After that I work on my projects. After that I work on my projects.
In the afternoon I make phone calls. In the afternoon I make phone calls.
Finally I finish my tasks. Finally I finish my tasks.
Describe your work routine step by step. Describe your work routine step by step.
Now talking about how you feel.
I feel tired after work. I feel tired after work.
I feel satisfied with my work. I feel satisfied with my work.
I feel stressed on busy days. I feel stressed on busy days.
I feel happy when I finish my tasks. I feel happy when I finish my tasks.
Say one sentence about how you feel after work. Say one sentence about how you feel after work. Now let's build a full Workday conversation.
What time do you start work? What time do you start work?
I start work at 9 a.m. I start work at 9 a.m.
What do you usually do in the morning? What do you usually do in the morning?
I check my emails and attend meetings. I check my emails and attend meetings.
What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the afternoon?
I work on projects and talk to clients. I work on projects and talk to clients.
How do you feel at the end of the day? How do you feel at the end of the day?
I feel tired but satisfied. I feel tired but satisfied.
Say the full conversation. Say the full conversation. Now realistic scenario at work. How was your day today?
It was very busy. I had 3 meetings and finished an important report.
Repeat key sentences.
I had 3 meetings. I had 3 meetings.
I finished an important report. I finished an important report.
Practice talking about a busy workday. Practice talking about a busy workday.
Now let's correct common mistakes.
I start work at 9 a.m. yesterday.
Correct sentence. I started work at 9 a.m. yesterday. Correct sentence. I started work at 9 a.m. yesterday.
I go to meeting at 10 a.m.
Correct sentence. I go to a meeting at 10 a.m. Correct sentence. I go to a meeting at 10 a.m.
I finish my work in 5 p.m.
Correct sentence. I finish my work at 5 p.m. Correct sentence. I finish my work at 5 p.m.
I am very tired after finish work.
Correct sentence. I am very tired after finishing work. Correct sentence. I am very tired after finishing work.
I have many works today.
Correct sentence. I have a lot of work today. Correct sentence. I have a lot of work today.
Now shadowing practice.
What time do you start work? What time do you start work?
I start work at 9 a.m. I start work at 9 a.m.
What do you usually do in the morning? What do you usually do in the morning?
I check my emails and attend meetings. I check my emails and attend meetings. Again, slightly faster.
What time do you start work? What time do you start work?
I start work at 9 a.m. and check my emails first. I start work at 9 a.m. and check my emails first.
Now listen to a natural conversation. How was your workday?
It was busy but productive. I attended meetings and completed my tasks.
Did you enjoy your day?
Yes, I felt satisfied at the end of the day.
That's great to hear.
Yes, I like productive days at work. Now we will continue practicing how to talk about your workday in more detail.
In this section, you will learn how to describe a busy day, a normal day, and a slow day at work.
You will practice longer answers and clearer explanations.
Speak clearly and repeat when you see. Speak clearly and repeat when you see. Let's start with a busy workday.
Today was very busy. Today was very busy.
I had many meetings. I had many meetings.
I answered a lot of emails. I answered a lot of emails.
I worked on an important project. I worked on an important project.
I did not have much free time. I did not have much free time.
Say one sentence about a busy day. Say one sentence about a busy day. Now a normal workday.
Today was a normal day. Today was a normal day.
I completed my regular tasks. I completed my regular tasks.
I spoke with my team. I spoke with my team.
I took a short lunch break. I took a short lunch break.
I finished work on time. I finished work on time.
Say one sentence about a normal day. Say one sentence about a normal day. Now a slow work day.
Today was a slow day. Today was a slow day.
I had fewer tasks than usual. I had fewer tasks than usual.
I organized my desk. I organized my desk.
I planned for next week. I planned for next week.
I left work early. I left work early.
Say one sentence about a slow day. Say one sentence about a slow day.
Now talking about teamwork.
I worked with my team today. I worked with my team today.
We discussed new ideas. We discussed new ideas.
We solved some problems. We solved some problems.
We finished the project together. We finished the project together.
Say one sentence about teamwork. Say one sentence about teamwork.
Now talking about communication.
I spoke with a client. I spoke with a client.
I had a phone call with my manager. I had a phone call with my manager.
I sent important emails. I sent important emails.
I gave a short presentation. I gave a short presentation.
Say one sentence about communication at work. Say one sentence about communication at work.
Now let's build a longer workday conversation.
How was your workday today? How was your workday today?
It was very busy. It was very busy.
What did you do? What did you do?
I attended 3 meetings and finished an important report. I attended 3 meetings and finished an important report.
Did you have time for lunch? Did you have time for lunch?
Yes, but it was a short break. Yes, but it was a short break.
How did you feel at the end of the day? How did you feel at the end of the day?
I felt tired but proud of my work. I felt tired but proud of my work.
Say the full conversation. Say the full conversation. Now realistic scenario on a busy day. Why are you so tired today?
I had many meetings and worked overtime.
Repeat key sentences.
I had many meetings. I had many meetings.
I worked overtime. I worked overtime.
Practice talking about overtime. Practice talking about overtime.
Now realistic scenario on a relaxed day. How was your day?
It was calm. I finished my tasks early and helped my colleague.
Repeat important sentences.
It was calm. It was calm.
I finished my tasks early. I finished my tasks early.
I helped my colleague. I helped my colleague.
Practice talking about a relaxed day. Practice talking about a relaxed day. Now let's correct more common mistakes.
I had many meetings today.
Correct sentence. I had many meetings today. Correct sentence. I had many meetings today.
I do a presentation yesterday.
Correct sentence. I did a presentation yesterday. Correct sentence. I did a presentation yesterday.
I was very busy in today.
Correct sentence. I was very busy today. Correct sentence. I was very busy today.
I finished my work early yesterday.
Correct sentence. I finished my work early yesterday. Correct sentence. I finished my work early yesterday.
I feel very stressful at work.
Correct sentence. I feel very stressed at work. Correct sentence. I feel very stressed at work.
Now extended shadowing practice.
How was your workday today? How was your workday today?
It was very busy, and I had 3 meetings. It was very busy, and I had 3 meetings.
What did you work on? What did you work on?
I worked on an important project and answered many emails. I worked on an important project and answered many emails.
How did you feel at the end of the day? How did you feel at the end of the day?
I felt tired but satisfied. I felt tired but satisfied. Again, faster.
How was your workday today? How was your workday today?
It was busy. I had meetings, worked on a project, and felt satisfied at the end. It was busy. I had meetings, worked on a project, and felt satisfied at the end.
Now listen to a natural conversation. How was your day at work?
It was productive. I completed my tasks and had a good meeting with my team.
Did anything interesting happen?
Yes, we discussed a new project.
That sounds exciting.
Yes, I am looking forward to it. Now we will continue and extend your speaking about your workday.
In this section, you will practice talking about your morning at work, your afternoon at work, and your evening after work.
You will also learn how to describe problems and successes during your workday.
Speak clearly and repeat when you see. Speak clearly and repeat when you see. Let's start with the morning at work.
In the morning, I check my emails. In the morning, I check my emails.
I review my schedule for the day. I review my schedule for the day.
I attend a team meeting. I attend a team meeting.
I make a to-do list. I make a to-do list.
I start working on my most important task. I start working on my most important task.
Describe what you do in the morning at work. Describe what you do in the morning at work. Now the afternoon at work.
In the afternoon, I continue working on my projects. In the afternoon, I continue working on my projects.
I talk to clients. I talk to clients.
I answer phone calls. I answer phone calls.
I solve problems. I solve problems.
I send follow-up emails. I send follow-up emails.
Describe what you do in the afternoon at work. Describe what you do in the afternoon at work. Now the evening after work.
After work, I feel tired. After work, I feel tired.
I leave the office at 6 p.m. I leave the office at 6 p.m.
I go home and relax. I go home and relax.
I think about my tasks for tomorrow. I think about my tasks for tomorrow.
I feel satisfied when I finish my work. I feel satisfied when I finish my work.
Describe how you feel after work. Describe how you feel after work.
Now talking about challenges at work.
Sometimes I have tight deadlines. Sometimes I have tight deadlines.
Sometimes I have too many tasks. Sometimes I have too many tasks.
I feel stressed on very busy days. I feel stressed on very busy days.
I try to stay organized. I try to stay organized.
I ask for help when I need it. I ask for help when I need it.
Say one challenge you have at work. Say one challenge you have at work.
Now talking about success at work.
I completed an important project. I completed an important project.
I received positive feedback from my manager. I received positive feedback from my manager.
I learned something new today. I learned something new today.
I helped my team finish a task. I helped my team finish a task.
Say one success from your workday. Say one success from your workday. Now realistic scenario on a very busy day.
Why was your day so busy?
I had back-to-back meetings and an urgent deadline.
Repeat key sentences.
I had back-to-back meetings. I had back-to-back meetings.
I had an urgent deadline. I had an urgent deadline.
Practice explaining a busy day. Practice explaining a busy day.
Now realistic scenario on a successful day. How was your day today?
It was a great day. I finished a big project and received positive feedback.
Repeat important sentences.
It was a great day. It was a great day.
I finished a big project. I finished a big project.
I received positive feedback. I received positive feedback.
Practice talking about a successful day. Practice talking about a successful day. Now realistic scenario on a stressful day. You look stressed. What happened?
I had too much work and very little time.
Repeat key sentences.
I had too much work. I had too much work.
I had very little time. I had very little time.
Practice talking about a stressful day. Practice talking about a stressful day.
Now let's correct more common mistakes.
I had too many works today.
Correct sentence. I had too much work today. Correct sentence. I had too much work today.
I did overtime yesterday night.
Correct sentence. I worked overtime last night. Correct sentence. I worked overtime last night.
I was very stressed at work.
Correct sentence. I was very stressed at work. Correct sentence. I was very stressed at work.
I received positive feedback yesterday.
Correct sentence. I received positive feedback yesterday. Correct sentence. I received positive feedback yesterday.
I am responsible of this project.
Correct sentence. I am responsible for this project. Correct sentence. I am responsible for this project.
Now extended shadowing practice.
How was your workday today? How was your workday today?
It was busy but productive. I had meetings and worked on an important project. It was busy but productive. I had meetings and worked on an important project.
Did you finish your tasks? Did you finish your tasks?
Yes, I finished most of them and felt satisfied. Yes, I finished most of them and felt satisfied.
Did you face any challenges? Did you face any challenges?
Yes, I had tight deadlines, but I managed my time well. Yes, I had tight deadlines, but I managed my time well. Again, faster.
How was your workday today? How was your workday today?
It was busy. I had meetings, tight deadlines, and finished my tasks successfully. It was busy. I had meetings, tight deadlines, and finished my tasks successfully.
Now listen to a final natural conversation. How was your workday?
It was productive. I started my day by checking emails and attending a meeting. In the afternoon, I worked on an important project.
Did you finish everything?
Yes, I finished my tasks and even helped a colleague.
That sounds like a successful day.
Yes, I felt tired but proud of my work.
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I will continue working on my project and attend another meeting.
I hope you have a great day tomorrow.
Thank you. I will do my best. Great work today.
You practice talking about your work routine, challenges, and successes.
You described busy days, slow days, and productive days.
You corrected common mistakes.
You completed multiple shadowing rounds.
Keep practicing every day.
The more you speak, the more confident you will become.
If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to Fluent Career English.
Subscribe to Fluent Career English for more speaking practice and daily English lessons.
See you in the next lesson.